the boys at all in the temple. Maybe they'll let us go up there, but there are a lot of...
Old City Square has 51 5 degrees of freedom, making...
On the way home, I got hungry, and I ate it.
We're Americans, and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this waitress comes up.
Our satellite.
Making this robot, but it is controlled by living brains, much like those inside your head. Researchers...
This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bred.
Grow collections around 3,000 brain cells in the lab. The cells grow collections with each other and start communicating
using electrodes implanted into the muscle.
Some are hard to found out to respond predictably to signals from robot ultrasound distance sensor.
Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing.
The output from these cells can be used to control
different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flat.
They each have a motor in them, and it actually drives forward when I walk. It actually powers that knee through the step.
It's powered through Bluetooth technology.
Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Implanted electrodes into the brains of tree beetles,
and they
close to
talk to
neurons
each other and try to
flight.
mimic the stride length.
A computer
that the
program
other
in the
one's doing. If I
device
speed
controls
up,
the
the other one
beetle,
can realize
and
it's
here
doing
it
it and it'll
beats its
speed up
wings
as well.
and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. Researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.
Legs when an IED hit his convoy in Fallujah, Iraq in 2006.
The IED went off directly underneath me and took off basically everything that was hanging over the ledge of the seat, my legs. And then it killed my sergeant in front of me and my good friend next to me. My gunner lost his right leg. I shattered my hip. I had 32 pins in my hip. I broke my pelvis, so I have a 6-inch screw holding that together. I lost both legs above the knee. I broke 4 fingers, broke my jaw, broke my nose, lacerated kidney. So I recovered well, I think, and great care here and done well.
Today, I use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit heavier than the other 2 microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
To master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start freezing, so it does do that a lot. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I have to turn my legs off.
In communicating robot wirelessly, the team plans to use their robot brain power on new pattern behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown.
Did you seriously think you could somehow change the world from here?
Yeah, sort of at first.
And how do you feel about it now?
I'm not blazing with satisfaction or anything. But the truth is, it all ended for me the instant I shared my memories with you. At that point, my work was done. I figured you'd probably be able to run with it from there.
Of all the... You're a hell of a liar, kid. I clearly recall you didn't want me involved.
I'm sorry, but the minute you share and synchronize all your information, you lose your uniqueness and become absorbed into the unconscious maliciousness of a third party that has no motive. Or perhaps into the will of someone who does have one.
Are those your words based on what you've gained from hard-earned experience?
Yes, and the fact is, you yourself play the role of the laughing man copycat as well.
Well, I have to admit, it was a fascinating phenomenon. At any rate, what was your underlying reason for triggering such a huge event in the first place?
To you, everything that's happening in the world appears phony to be something other than what it is, right?
Is that TV Salinger?
Yes. When it comes to cyberization, I'm pretty much the shining example of a poster boy. So you think at the very least I would have felt terrified at the thought of contracting cyberbrain sclerosis. I'll tell you, it was a simple piece of mail I stumbled across the net that began this whole thing. What I found was a blackmail document that had probably been sent to Serrano Genomics. It was armed with a thesis that was a comparative study of the inadequacy of Serrano micromachines versus the effectiveness of the Pervs vaccine.
Then the original lagging man was the person who authored it.
You can put it like that, I suppose. I am the machine that reveals the world to you as only I alone able to see it.
See Vertov? He was a Russian filmmaker, wasn't he?
Yes. I was kidding myself by thinking it was my personal mission to prove and circulate that information, vital data I alone could happen upon.
Failing spectacularly, the pure innocent mediator proved dejected at the base nature of the social system and he turned abused.
Yes. It was because of that I became a vanishing mediator. Just like an author whose existence is emphasized with the fact that he rarely puts out any new works for publication. In other words, by disappearing, it acts as a the dynamism of the social system. For sociological theory, it ultimately vanishes, leaving no trace of its presence inside or outside the system.
Frederick Jameson, I believe.
Yes. And no. Masachi Osawa, too. Even though I was familiar with the words, I didn't believe it until I saw it with my own eyes. Who knew that copies could still be produced despite the absence of an original? If you had to give a name to this phenomenon, what would you label it?
It would be standalone complex.
Yes, it's the standalone complex. From the start, the very nature of our current social system has contained mechanisms to trigger such an amazing occurrence. Personally, however, I feel this marks the beginning of a new era of despair. What's your opinion?
I don't know. It's impossible for me to say. Although I have found one thing capable of restoring your individuality after all your information has been synchronized.
Oh, really? And what's that?
Everyday human curiosity.
You're right. You know, that's something that never occurred to me. I think my brain has already started to harden.
Right this way, life freaks inside. Be amazed in wonderment.
Welcome everybody to another. Oh, this is the first time we're doing this one.
Sexy snake woman, beautiful bearded lady, the unbelievable blockhead, painless human pincushion, and devious fire eater.
Look at how young I am then. Oh my god, I'm so young. That's before I was swallowing swords. Oh, wait, I guess I was. Never mind. Look at how skinny I was back then.
See the skinny skeleton man, feisty Siamese twins, sexy snake woman, beautiful bearded lady, the unbelievable blockhead, painless human pincushion,
And devious fire eater. Yes, all of that did hurt. I know what you're thinking. All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, and other weirdos. I think it is in here. Yeah, okay. I did put it in here. So, all right, I found us. Let's see what the poll is at. It looks like the Black Cube cult is 50 and Dragon Fossils are 50, and that is it so far. So please vote in the polls, and we will figure out what we're going to talk about. First to last, second, third. I don't fucking know anymore, but let's blow on with the other intros really quick before we bring in all of our people's.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead. You're stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. You're stupid. Oh my god, I love that intro so motherfucking much. Oh, it's great. Okay, let's bring in our co-host and then we'll bring in our guest.
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
And there's our co-host, our brainless. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I had a good. I don't even think I can call it a nap anymore. Just to sleep. So yeah.
Well, luckily the lizard people and the cyborgs gave you that sleeping potion that makes it so you can just like get right out as soon as you get home to take that nap, so you can join us to be our co-host. So yeah. You're welcome for that. Anyways, we'll talk about that later.
I just woke up with a bit of a sore ass. So I don't know why, but oh well.
Well, just like we always say, if you woke up in the middle of a forest with a condom hanging out your ass, would you tell anybody? And if the answer is no, want to go camping? Anyways, let's keep. Let's bring in our guests. We have intros for almost everybody, but we have a new guest on the stream today, and I'm glad to have them. And I forgot who they was for a second, but then I remembered this. So here we blow with. I'm gonna do it in this order. And there we blow. They dropped out for a second, but it's okay. Really quick, I just want to.
You didn't do his intro.
What? Who?
I didn't even know I had one.
Of course you have one. I'm here. Of course you have an intro. Here you go.
Wait.
What the?
You know, I love it.
Okay, I didn't know that was theirs, but thank you. That was amazing. That was awesome. Okay.
I don't know what the hell I just saw.
Hey, at least it's shorter than Phil's intro.
That's true, but here's what I think about that.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
Exactly. Son of a beast thing. All right, folks. We need a couple more thingies in the poll. We need more votes in the poll, but I'm going to go ahead and say hello to the side chat right quick, which is very, very short. Normally, maybe I just did a shorter intro than normal, but anyways, let's say hello to the side of my chats, and literally it's one person. I don't know what's happening today and why we don't have anybody here, but you can always pay $5 for me to take shots of vodka on the stream, and we have our mangoes, and she says that she hates both of us. Exactly.
Which both?
I'll be right back.
Which both are we hating?
Sure,
What's going on?
sure.
Am I here now?
Yes, you're here now. Yes, we hear you.
But also, do realize, because I am calling him a sheepshagger today, I did change my my headline to what he usually calls me, because I'm the Swamp German.
The Swamp German. Okay, all right.
Apparently that refers to Dutch people. Fuck them.
All right. So while we're waiting for people to join us and to vote in the poll, of course I'll play this.
What? Oh, it was in this shit.
I was in this shit, man.
I think it was a little bit of Maui Wowie from what I remember.
Yeah, because like my dog ate my stash, man, and I had to chase him around for a week to get it back.
Labrador.
So there's a
little
little
bit of Labrador, a little bit of Maui Wowie.
The exact quote is, "It's mostly Maui Wowie, man. But there's a little bit of Labrador in there too."
There we blow, and then the whole story that I just fucking said. Yeah.
Yeah, he's all he has committed to memory better than I have.
I almost had it down, okay, and I'm a youngin' comparatively to that movie, so me remembering that almost quote, getting that almost right was great. The thing that I have more in my memory is when that chick does a line of the Ajax, and she goes,
Ajax.
She's like, she does all the crazy noises and all. That's what I remember way more. Yeah. I remember that way more.
That was a really good one. That was one of the best ones. And then Tom Skerritt was in it too, right?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Marta.
Yeah. People mentioning Ajax. I just suddenly thought of Deadpool. With the whole dish soap thing. I don't know if that correlates at all.
Well, that does. Yeah. Sure. If any of the people in the side chat, normally we have RJ Troy here who will thanks. If anybody can find a clip of that thing we were just talking about with the lady doing the Ajax in that movie, put it up and we'll play it. But anyways, we still have 50-50, and I know I have flat earth. Well, hold on. Let me do it this way. Let me look at one of my playlists and just see if there's something that I can pull out of my arsehole that has nothing to do with some of these. Let's see. There's a lot of long ones. Okay. Let me just double check this right quick.
Got it for you.
Okay.
Posting it free in the private chat. There you go.
Okay. Give me a second to bring in the person who.
And I found the short version. It's only like 20 seconds long instead of the 2-minute version.
Okay, give me just a second. Put it in the. You can either chat. Play, or you can just yeah. Put it there. We go. Okay, we'll go this way.
Oh, I have it in Fire. I opened it in Firefox, so I couldn't be able to give you sound with it. For some reason, StreamYard doesn't work with Firefox with sound. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know it's fucking weird. Everybody say hello to the demon orbs.
Hello, demon orb.
Hey, Orbe!
So we're waiting for.
I was saying hi to Mango. Hello, Mango.
We said hello to Mango.
Oh. Well,
Did we not?
I was
Oh
out
my-
of it.
Yeah, we did.
I know you did. I think I forgot to. I'm trying to
Okay,
catch
no
up.
worries. No worries. And stop trying to call me out either. Me too. Anyways, so let's blow on with. Let's just play this right quick, and then we will play just Arctic Reflections. Arctic Reflections did a kind of a little bit of a stupidity accumulation on TikTok, and we'll play just a tiny bit of that, and then we will go on to our regular subjects. I'm waiting for people to show up, is what we're doing. So here we blow. Drugs actually did that to you, but like literally, that's not how drugs work per se. If you've been spun out for like if you've been spun out for like 2 weeks straight and haven't had a sober day in a gazillion years, then maybe doing Ajax would maybe make you feel like that. But if you were somebody who did drugs and you immediately did something like a non-drug, you were gonna fucking know immediately. And then normally what happens is you kick the ass of the person who gave you the fake drugs.
Yeah.
But that is cute. That was a cute scene in that movie, which I mean, yeah, no. If that was like non-cut cocaine, that's what she would have done. And right after that, she would have went down on you. But we'll talk about how I know about that later. Anyways, so let's get into some stupidity of TikTok conspiracy theory things for just a second. And everybody, please go to Arctic Reflections channel and subscribe to them, and go to this video and show them some love by giving them thumbs ups and watching and stuff and things like that. They're an amazing content creator. I'm cutting out what they said before, and we're literally just going to play a little bit of what the compilation that they've come across or made. And I think they're still going to talk a little bit in between, but here we blow.
The spinning ball Earth floating in space got really triggered with my last video.
Don't let the voice fool you. This is from Banyo's own TikTok channel, and he are using AI voices on that channel.
Of course,
I normally don't reply to videos. I'm a very busy man. However, his response cracked me up, so I decided to
clearly an AI voice.
Questions of this poor follower of Masonic and Jesuit teachings.
Oh my God! What?
Proof is carried by those who make the claim.
And in this video, you claim that.
So the burden is the person who makes the claim, which means
someone
that.
in the background.
What's this, Los? Okay.
Background.
Yeah, I see. There we blow. How are you doing, hon?
Hello. Vila, you're muted.
There we go. Yeah.
Hello, Vila.
My pain won't leave me alone.
Stupid pain.
Oh.
You're right.
Kill it.
Kill it with fire.
Yes. Isn't that our next single? The pain won't leave me alone. Right? Yeah, exactly.
Fire or a Valorian blade.
It's stupid pain won't leave me alone. That's our next song, Vila. Anyways.
I've already got Phil to try and do a song for me. Since there's a Tumblr thing that I stumbled across that's like be our guest, but talking about the fight scene.
in Beauty and the Beast, and I want him to finish off the song with all like the crazy beating people up shit, but with the be a guest, I'ma stab you in the chest.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. That would be great.
Hey.
Everybody's
That's awesome.
Everybody say hello to Eric Massa again. And yes, of course you still have your wrench. Why would you not? Why would we have taken it away from you? It doesn't matter that you haven't been here for a gazillion years. You have behaved in our side chat, and I'm pretty sure that you did the last time you were here. And if not, I mean, if you want your wrench taken away, you can try to get it taken away. I mean, that would be kind of fun to watch.
You misbehaved quite well, so.
Yeah, exactly. So of course you still have your wrench. Anyways, let's blow a little bit more through this, and we do now have a 20 40 40 0. So if we can get a tiebreaker for erotic exorcism, I mean tantric exorcism, and a dragon fossils, then we can do that. If not, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out, and I'll end it whenever I want because it's my fucking channel, and I'll do whatever I want. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you, bitch.
What are you just gonna treat it like it's your own freaking channel? You can do whatever.
Yeah,
you want.
it's like I get to do what I want on my channel whenever. Never mind. Okay. That joke has sailed for sure.
Exactly.
Anyways.
You flirts are making the claim that the earth is flat.
Here is the evidence that the earth is flat.
Actually, that's evidence.
What that you're at sea level?
The tree.
Or
no, the
let's
tree.
say-
The tree
Wait.
The tree
have-
makes it so.
It's first time ever. There's evidence for a flat Earth. I want to know about it.
I've
that's why we're
provided proof for a flat Earth. Do I really need to repeat myself? And look, he's gone as soon as I said I had proof.
Exactly. No.
Isn't the Netherlands proof that the Earth is flat?
No.
Getting close to it.
I'll wait until Al's back before I say it, though.
So what you did here is you put the shortest distance that you could show. Let's give him that it's 80 feet up in the air. Let's pretend, because I think he's not on the first floor. He may be on the second floor of a building, maybe the third. I don't know, because of like how if you look out, we're seeing. Will somebody let him in, please? How you can see the tops of palm trees, and most palm trees in their old age is about 50 feet tall or 20. So let's just say 20. Let's say 20 to 30 feet tall. Fuck it. I think 50 is maybe a little bit too tall. But anyways, so he's probably on the third floor of a building, right? And he's looking out. But you're giving us the most narrow aspect of this. If you want to show us this is a flat Earth, why did you not turn the camera? I understand TikTok and some of these other platforms want you to do it in portrait and to do it in the dumbass fucking camera angle. But if you really want us to fucking see this, why are you not showing us left and right, back and forth?
I believe TikTok these days can also do horizontal view.
Landscape? I'm sure. Sure. I'm sure they probably fucking could. But the thing is, this is why the thing douche nozzle makes it so that you're a fucking idiot, not us. You're giving us the smallest amount of proof as possible because it goes along with your confirmation bias. You believe that the Earth, or you could be joking with us. I don't know who this dude is. But anyways, let's blow in a little bit more, and then we'll get into like the idiocracy that I have planned for all of us.
That the Earth is a globe, goofball.
Nope. I just showed 360 degrees of a flat horizon, while you claim Earth is a ball offering no proof of it.
What's that, 360 degrees?
He didn't show us like any of that, and I didn't even see any of that. So I'm not going
at
to.
Max 60 degrees or something. Like how much?
30.
Not even.
30.
I set at max. Like is it that max?
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you for sure. So, anyways, what is our poll at? Because I'm ready. Yep, there we go. We're ending it. It's going to be Tantric Exorcism. Hold on, as soon as it tells me back again, give me a second for it to show me. And then will somebody put that in the side chat, please?
Already,
and I think that was the first. I think the first one was Tantric Exorcism, right?
Yeah, the Exorcism, Black Cube, Dragon, and then fuck it, Flat Earth.
Who had Tantric
Perfect.
Exorcism on their bingo card?
I did not.
Okay.
Wait, we have bingo cards?
Well, we could have bingo cards. We could have.
Why wouldn't we
Well,
have bingo
if
cards?
people sent me ideas for things to put on bingo cards, I could possibly make bingo cards.
I mean,
we literally have a thing up here called free bingo cards. We have free bingo cards, and we may be doing that in the near future as well.
Yeah.
Where when we start doing conspiracy theory things, we can actually do the bingo cards. We haven't done that in 2 years or a year and a half. I don't know. I think we still did that.
I know that my bingo card on Neil's show is if I say disc golf or mention disc golf at all.
If you mentioned disc golf, but that's just your
my circle gets the square.
So we've done bingo cards once since your channel since I've been here, and that was like at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So, and it was in that spot in between me and your ex joining. So in that brief window.
Yeah. So Brainless, my co-host, will you remind me on my Dissim Accords or everybody here say, hey, dumbass, let's do fucking bingo cards, and we can do them from now on. I just need a reminder to start setting them up because we can set up a free bingo thing for 20 people or something like that. I think.
There's a couple of sites that you can use to make bingo cards.
Well, the one that I have is amazing, and I love using them, and we've used them. So anyways, if people remind me when we do these, especially if we do, so like I was saying earlier, when there was nobody around, I'm doing a bunch of weird shit for this Crackpot Conspiracies, but in the future, we're going to go over again, like most likely Flat Earth, Sovereign Citizens, and auditors, and a couple other people that are in like the mainstream of conspiracyism, like QAnon and stuff. But I do want to delve into the weirder versions of these. So like Crazy Shite is going to be for films and documentaries that are about conspiracies or about weird and fucked up shit. This one that we're doing tonight, Crackpot Conspiracies, is going to be about short form versions like we used to do with Crazy Shite. So we're going to go over 4 or 5 subjects in one night that I find little things about, nuggets and stuff. And then now we're going to be doing a new thing called Insane Cults, and we'll be going over one cult or multiple cults in one night as well. And I have dumb things that politicians say, and we'll be going over Major Green Twat and a couple other people. Sweet, awesome. Sweet.
Every religion out there is a cult, so you have tons of fucking material for that.
Well, it matters on if they go.
Yes. It's if they go by the bike model.
Yeah. And yes, large. That's the weird thing about like Christianity. There's like 150 different versions of it in the Americas, and like Christianity itself as a full is not. But if you look into these weird and evangelical like subsections and these weird different versions of these other people, then yeah, there's it's a cult, and that's what we're gonna get into a lot more. Like
I literally watched a video the other day on a family cult. So, like, technically, the Duggars, they're part of the NIN. They're part of the
I know.
fundamentalist Mormon group, but they're also a familiar cult.
Yeah.
Because they're part of a family cult. They weren't the Duggars. They were a different one.
Yeah, no.
And it's like, they literally, the dad's like, I am a prophet, I am amazing, and like had his own ruling going by the bike model, all religiously done. And so that it's not just huge groups of people. It can sometimes be very insular and only affecting a very small amount of people.
like their whole family. Like there's this one fucking dude who like had a bunch of kids with his significant other, his wife, and then he murdered her, and then he started like having kids with his daughters. And
what the fuck, man?
They found like 13 fetuses or still newborns in the basement that were buried and blood. Yeah. So like some of these things we're gonna get into, they're gonna be that crazy. I'm gonna try to get through the ones that are all about adults first, and then we'll delve into the ones where
I mean, this is like
saving the best for last.
Another level of darkness here.
Well, there's a cult.
Yeah.
There's a cult in another place. I'm just gonna barely give information to where he told people to starve themselves for the resurrection of Jesus, and the only way for them to get themselves to the next version of heaven is to give up everything. So they gave all their money. They went out there. Then they didn't eat for 2 weeks straight or whatever, and then they brought their kids, and then so as of this point there's 500 people that they found that have starved themselves to death, ranging from infants to old elderly people.
Sorry, but an infant cannot starve itself to death.
Yeah,
no.
It sounds like the infants
But-
were done in by their
all the children, anybody under 18 was done. This was done to them to supposedly clean their spirit, make them holy to go to the next plane of existence.
Then there's like another one that the leader, and it's like mainly happened in like the Australia, Philippines. China, etc. I believe it started in China, and his main thing was he wanted to rape, I believe it was 20,000 women, and he nearly succeeded.
Anyways,
nearly succeeded. Not like he didn't get anywhere close. He nearly fucking did it. He may have gone over.
How the?
So, anyways,
this is fucked up shit.
I know. So, anyways, besides being way thrown off,
we need a warning label on this video.
Oh, there already was.
This one isn't as bad as when we go over that stuff, and when we
don't need a warning label on this particular video coming up.
No, but we're gonna do trigger warnings for all of those things, which we've done in the past when we've talked about stuff. But anyways, let's keep blowing on because I have delved into the recesses of the darkest parts of the interwebs that wasn't actually getting into that, and I found so much weird, fucked up shit that we'll be talking about in the near future. But anyways, let's get into this. And so, what do we have first, which is Tantric Exorcism? Do any of you have any idea what this is going to be?
Nope.
I bet
Probably
not.
stupid.
I have a
probably stupid as fuck.
I have a guess as to what
it should be having sex for about 6.5 hours to get rid of the demons in somebody.
Oh my Jeebus. The first time I saw this and the video said Tantric Exorcism 101, I was like, wait, I can fuck ghosts for hours and hours and not have to have a relationship with somebody? All right, I'm down.
Gonna fuck the devil out of you. That brings a whole new meaning to the porn category and diddling little boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Please tell me that you said ghosts and not goats.
Hey, just because they're a ghost goat, doesn't mean I can't. Never mind, I'm not gonna complete that.
That's an English thing.
But anyways, so here we blow everybody. Okay,
I thought the English fucked pigs.
Well, I mean, ugly women count, I guess.
Can we get it?
That's why you go to the.
Can someone lay it all out for us? Which
That's why you go to the bar and you drink a bunch of. Anyways,
that's why I've done so well.
Don't talk about laying it all out there when you just talked about field animals. But anyways, let's blow on to what this actually is.
Which piece of the field goes with which country? It's like a little coloring book thing.
Well, they always call me a wolf in sheep's clothing, but we'll talk about that later. So let's find out what this actually is.
I think you misheard. They said you're a wolf in a sheep's cunt.
Oh, I
was. That's why. So that's
why
my wife came back pregnant.
I'm sorry. You're welcome, though. I mean, at least she was pregnant. Never mind.
At least you're gonna have pretty babies.
At least you're gonna have something nice for Sunday roast now.
I mean, it's just extra seasoning at the end of the day, isn't it? So,
Merry Christmas. Oh my Jesus. Okay, anyways, let's blow on and find out what this is. I thought this was way kinkier than it was, but here we blow. Just y'all have to just see this yeah.
Tantric exorcism differs from Abrahamic exorcism in that the body and mind are not discounted in the Tantric system. Abrahamic exorcism focuses exclusively on advancing towards spiritual purity. The Abrahamics focus on expulsion of demons, not the expulsion of angels. Demonic forces are of an immanent nature, and angelic forces are of a transcendent nature. These entities correspond with the left hand demonic and right hand angelic paths.
And what the fuck is going on anymore?
So they say, like, not everybody that's possessed is possessed by a demon. Some are possessed by angels. Would that not be a good thing?
I don't know. I mean, if it makes half the holier than thou people the way they are, then I say no.
Well, if they are possessed by an angel, then kind of they are holier.
I mean, I don't know.
I
just call it narcissism.
And like, as a guy speaking as a cis male, like a lot of people are holier than me. Like Vila's holier, Mango is holier. Sorry.
Wow. That's just wrong.
I got a big question.
It's okay. I can make you holier. Just get me a plane ticket over to you, and I can just sort that out.
Okay. So, anyways, go ahead, Al.
Well, so two things occur. Like, the first thing I thought was like exercising Abrahamic exorcism. I'm like, are they talking about the God of Abraham? Are they talking about like Abraham Lincoln, the vampire hunter? And then the other thing is like, is he telling you which hand to do it with in order to like have either a demon or an angel? Is that because
next time you buy a honey baked ham, make sure that you never mind. Anyways, yeah, no, I see what you're saying. It's very confusing what they're portraying, but it's old world.
Only because it's batshit crazy.
No, but of course it is.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah, I mean,
totally
Abrahamic.
Exactly what they mean.
I mean, I can understand what you mean by Abrahamic. Obviously, meaning like the Trinity of Islam, Judaism, and Christianity. But
yes,
yeah. But yeah, this is something like this is kind of interesting to me actually.
Yeah. And then this is how this goes after that. Hold on, where do I find it? God damn it, I lost it. And
but wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
I love that.
Yes, exactly. So just hang on to your seats.
Tantric exorcists recognize that people and places can become possessed and or haunted by both demons and angels. Angelic possession.
Why are angels haunting places? Never mind.
Is just as destructive as demonic
possession. Okay. So now let's get into this weirdo and what he says and how this works. And I'm totally going to. Sorry. I'm totally going to speed this up a little bit because he talks a little slow. But here is what supposedly this is. Hey, Commander.
Yeah, that previous video, that guy doesn't explain it very well at all.
No,
I still don't know what the hell it is.
No, when you hear this word salad that this dude fucking says as well, it doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't. Anyways, let's get on to it. Hey, Commander, hopefully you're just like taking the family out to eat, and there's not another version of that. I hope that's not an admission to something fucking very more sinister. Fuck it, I'm done. I'm taking the family out. I'm tired of them. I don't want them to be here. No, I'm just kidding. I know what you're saying. I hope you all have fun.
My pop figure profile picture exists for a reason. Just saying.
Yeah. Okay, so here is the explanation of what this thingy-mabobber is, I guess. And once again, like, it's fucking very insane, and that's why we're putting it on this, because I have no idea.
This is gonna start making sense in a second here.
No. I'm saying this is going to take us to the weirdest place inside of the weirdest person's mind, and everybody at the end of this is gonna be like, wait, I am stupider than I was before I heard this. Like, literally, that's what's gonna happen. So here we blow. You're welcome, everybody. Just wait.
I'm going to be dipping out about 11 o'clock my time. It's about 15 minutes from now.
Real.
Okay.
I have witnessed possession.
Yeah.
Not just of people, but also of places.
Okay, that is one spicy
In my time as a Tantric Siddha, I have conducted multiple successful exorcisms.
That is spicy as fuck.
You do not have to take my word for the reality of possession. If you want to experience the reality of both demonic and angelic possession, conduct a ritual to access subtle space and make yourself open to these entities. You will discover their reality soon enough. Tantric exorcism differs from Abrahamic exorcism in that the body and mind are not discounted in the Tantric system. Abrahamic exorcism focuses exclusively on advancing towards spiritual purity. The Abrahamics focus on expulsion of demons, not the expulsion of angels.
What the fuck? What? Okay. We did hear this just before, but wait, why are angels taking over people's body, and why would that be a negative thing when angels are supposed to be like the purest version of like any type of being in the universe? Like, I had to watch this like 5 times, and then I found that the video we watched before this morning, and I still am like, what the fuck is going on anymore?
Well, I feel like they're assuming we already know how to expel an Abrahamic demon. They're talking like we already know how to exorcise a demon. And
yeah.
Like, The Exorcist is one of the best comedies I've ever seen, but
it's fucking hilarious.
I don't think a comedy movie from the 70s is like really like how you find out about stuff like that.
Usually not.
This is insanely silly. And of course, they're using this movie to propagate what they're talking about, which is just makes it even more sillier, right? Like this.
Which is Tantric Exorcism of an Angel?
I do have some trivia related to The Exorcist, but I can hold that. So I'll hold that subject off until a bit later on.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
We don't want to miss it on trivia.
Anyways, let's blow on with what they're talking about. Why they need to exorcise angels out of people or something? Like, I think I don't even know anymore.
Demonic forces are of an immanent nature, and angelic forces are of a transcendent nature. These entities correspond with the left hand demonic and right hand angelic paths. Tantric exorcists recognize that people and places can become possessed and or haunted by both demons and angels. Angelic possession is just as destructive as demonic possession. Crowley's interaction with the entity known as Ayahuasca is an obvious example of angelic possession. Note the difference in the eyes of the angelically possessed versus the demonically possessed.
I got fifth finger in all your faces. Thanks a lot. You're inhuman. You're an inhumane bunch of fucking living bastards and bitches. And you're.
I just think she's
Jesus
mentally
Christ. No, that's exactly what's happening, and so was the other gentleman. It's just it was a different type of mental disorder. Some people
Not just that,
are
like
hyper.
literally, she has brown eyes. He had fucking blue-grey eyes.
Yeah,
You're
and
saying
the
this
other
has
thing.
brown eyes and she's got the same eye thing. It must mean she's devil.
Well, and the other thing is the way that they have shot this makes her eyes a lot more black, right? If you look at the shadowing around her like mouth and her cheeks and other places, this was shot in a very low aperture. So and low or lighting, which again, I believe this happened in the 1980s, I think is when this was shot. It was just more, the film quality is a little bit different, but again, there's
why is sorry for her. He gets dubbed a serial killer, and yet she wasn't exactly a serial killer.
She got forced. She got forced.
Yeah, she was killing the men that raped her.
Well,
so she was a serial victim.
So she was a sex worker. She had a horrible childhood, and certain circumstances happened where she was around people that I don't know. Maybe they did try to take advantage of her. Most likely they did, and then she stole from them afterwards. But the things that she says in these interviews makes us feel like I don't know.
Probably,
but this has nothing to do with demonic possessions or angelic possessions at all. It was her past, what happened to her while she was going through this, being a sex worker, living on the street, and other things like that. I don't know what drugs she did or what she didn't do, so I can't put that out there, and that doesn't matter anyways. But we don't know her circumstance, why she turned to this. And again, if she was a sex worker and motherfuckers try to fucking take advantage of her, what are you gonna do? If you don't have a pimp, you're gonna fucking have to do that yourself. So what else are you gonna do in those instances? And once you had to deal with that, you were probably gonna look like this. You know what I'm saying? So
the main problem I have with this clip is like a lot of what she's saying is being taken out of context for the sake of the video.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, in this video for sure. Yeah, because and then even with Homie before or whatever we just saw before. But let's keep blowing on. And
You're
I don't
get
know
your asses
what this
nuked in
has
the
to
end,
do with.
and pretty soon it's coming.
Why on earth would you have hurt those people? Why did you kill those people?
No comments. No comments. I cannot answer it at this time.
But what does that have to do with exorcism?
Did you do that?
Are they just saying if you kill people, you're demonically or angelically possessed?
So
somehow, yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not mental disorder. It's not mental disease. It's not healthcare. It's not.
God make me do it.
Upbringing.
Yes,
It's not your.
let's go back to that, because it was such a good time of life to be awake. A good time to be alive back then. No, they're not mentally ill. No, they're just possessed. They're a witch.
So Cyborg, I'm going to Discord this to you actually.
So like, don't explain like
this is something
that's like God did it, like God told them to do it.
Yeah, there is actually something, because there's actual. I just sent you a video to an audio recording of an actual exorcism that took place. This woman, I can't remember the disorder, Annalise Michelle, I think her name is. This is the bit of trivia that's relating to The Exorcist. She's actually what sort of inspired the story of The Exorcist. And
yep. I know all about BuzzFeed and yeah.
I remember seeing this story years ago, and it haunted me for ages. No pun intended. I forgot my own point, to be honest.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, definitely, I understand that aspect of it from that video or whatever. But let's keep blowing on, because, like, once again, this has nothing to do with technical external exorcisms. They're trying to like say internal exorcisms that you need to do, and angels for some reason can be doing this, and then also demons. Like, but I mean, I would love an angel to insert themselves inside of me.
Wait,
I mean, never mind. We'll talk.
No, but wait, aren't demons fallen angels as well? So
yeah,
well,
no, not all of them.
None of
so
the.
they're
No,
like
you're right.
the-
Yeah.
They're the archdemons that are like fallen angels. So they're the ones that
So
fell to
there's
Lucifer.
a
However,
top
Lilith
tier.
is said to give birth to like 10,000 demons every day.
Yeah.
And
so
she has
there's
an agreement with the angels that they're allowed to kill 10,000 of her children a day, but there's always more demons than they're able to kill.
So what it is there is a pyramid scheme for demons.
Yeah.
There's a
Satan
top
runs a
tier that
Ponzi.
sell it to the
Fucking Satan running a Ponzi scheme.
yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Okay. Anyways, let's keep blowing on it a little bit further with this. Okay. Here we blow.
Do it again. In time. No. In time.
Those who are under angelic possession direct their gaze to the beyond, while those who are under demonic possession direct their gaze to the material. The angelically possessed are obsessed with mass action. They seek unification, often in death, and this can lead them to commit acts of mass violence. Contrast this with the tendencies of the demonically possessed. These individuals tend to target singular victims, and they often express their rage through violently sexual acts or the consumption of human flesh. There are specific entities that are
weird the way
associated
he said that
with each of the chakras, and the
Isn't it
form of possession that is
bad
manifested
I actually kind
is
of find it
associated.
disrespectful. They're using literally in this video. They're using pictures of the fucking Sandy Hook killer to explain angelic possession.
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
I don't know why, but that has actually pissed me off quite a bit.
Yeah, no. It's like they're saying that those people were sent by God, even though they're like not saying that, but they're like, angelic versions are the people that.
Yeah, he literally murdered children that weren't even hit the age of 10 yet. How can you explain that as possession? That's fucked up.
Yeah, exactly, Tim.
Well,
and especially because
I think part of it is like they cannot comprehend that somebody is evil enough to do that.
No, it makes complete sense. So that's the thing, right?
Hey, D.
They kill children because that's going to cause an outroar in the public, which is going to cause lawmakers to change things. It will cause a mental shift towards different actions and things like that, politically changing the landscape of everything, right? So the demons are going to want to do that because, it's going to make the libtards of America want to take the guns away, which means it's going to be harder for people to kill all the demons when there's the judgment day. So obviously, that's why it happened, and that's why a demon possessed him to kill all the poor little children.
Yeah. Bungalow Bill was written about.
Fuck reality. Sorry.
Bungalow Bill was written about a guy in a meditation camp who took a short break to go shoot a couple poor tigers and came back to the commune with God. Yeah, I think it's something like that, right? Anyways. Yeah, of course, it was the otherworldly evil, Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, and Kenneth Copeland, of course. But let's keep going on with the idiocracy of this, because, this is just like weird conspiratorial something that people are sputtering out, or it's just a troll trying to do this, because I did a lot of research trying to find more tantric exorcism stuff, and literally it's just this dude sputtering it out.
With the quality of the entity's chakra consciousness.
What's the tantric part of
Mahakali
this?
is a goddess associated with Mula.
Inside the body over and over again, I guess, is what he pretends it's tantric version of it, I guess.
Muladhara consciousness.
That's the
Possession by
tantric.
Mahakali may lead to
I guess
intense bloodlust. In contrast, Yahweh is a deity associated with Sahasrara consciousness. and possession by Yahweh may lead to the dissolution of the barriers that allow for the development of form within the cosmos. There are many entities that are capable of possession. When assessing the presence of an entity, the exorcist conducts an analysis of consciousness in order to determine what chakra is dominant. This helps to quickly eliminate a large number.
So now there's chakra exorcists. So they'll come and you say that you're possessed, and they're going to obviously exercise your vagina chakra, right? We need to get the demons out of your vagina, so I need to enter it with my penis. And then
They just beat Satan. No, they just beat Satan through holistic vaginal massage.
I mean, we've all seen the video clip where the woman has a ring fall out of her vagina after being having the spirit of Jezebel exorcised from her.
Yeah, of course. No, so what they do is they take the Jesus on the cross dildo and they fuck you with it until the demons leave your vagina.
That is from the movie. That is from the movie.
Yeah, I know.
Spoiler alert. But, I feel like you guys are ruining my
There's the power of Christ compels
my
you.
whole thought about exorcisms being like fake. It's because I feel like we're not just saying that exorcisms are real. We're saying it's a real vocation, and there's a whole bunch of people that do this for a living.
Exactly. Well,
hello, Clockwork, and hello, back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, back. Anyways, let's keep blowing on with this. I need to go grab another beer, which will take me like 10 seconds. But let's just keep blowing on with the idiocracy of this.
Number of potential candidates. Once the state of consciousness has been analyzed, the exorcist may employ a variety of techniques to expose the identity of the demon or angel. Specific techniques for identifying and expelling entities will be discussed at a later time. For now, it is important to simply be aware of the fact that entities accessed through subtle space have the ability to take possession. Possession is not inherently positive or negative. It is simply a state of consciousness. Some humans may allow themselves to become possessed in order to achieve a specific goal, such as the channeling of a deceased person. Willful possession is a danger.
I already have like ideas as to what kind of techniques they'll use. First they'll use like anal or something, then they'll go to like hip thrusting. And if that doesn't work, stimulating the prostate will be next or something like that.
Dude, is this phasmophobia? It's pretty much phasmophobia. Who are you? Where are you?
How old are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you friendly?
It's asking.
Just pulling apart the flaps, going, "Hello, you in there? You inside this fairy's cave?"
Yeah, exactly.
How old are you? That's a good. That age is legal. Good. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. It's totally just like phasmophobia in real life. Okay. Anyways, let's keep blowing on.
Dangerous practice. When it goes awry, it is necessary for an exorcism to be performed in order to expel the invading consciousness. It is important to understand
that's what she
that willful
said.
Possession through ritual practice is not the only.
And remember, you always get the Ouija board that is made by Mattel, because that's the one that always works, because that's how that goes in the spirit world.
Manner in which an individual may become possessed.
Fuck you by Hasbro.
Possession can occur through many pathways.
Yeah, you know that little thingy mabobber. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my hand. The little hand thingy that you hold. Yeah, it needs to be made out of the cheapest. Yeah, it needs to be made out of the cheapest plastic possible, with the cheapest felt on the bottom, and that's how it works.
Yeah. Extra points if you get the very special pink glitter one from them. The planchette is actually a unicorn horn.
The Barbie. Yeah. Okay.
Before you continue on, sorry,
yes,
I'm gonna have to get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get going. So. Have a good stream.
Cheers. Thank you very much for being here. We're glad that you came, and hopefully it didn't hurt too much. And we'll talk to you soon.
This has been great, man. Thank you. Hopefully I can be in on the next one.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Yay. Bye-bye.
When I was a teenager, my best friend's mom was
Porn star?
yes. But
Professional
also
dominatrix?
besides being a porn star, she was the head of a witch coven. And she was third generation witch. And they had a Ouija board that was made out of, I think it was oak, that was like 2 inches thick. It had branded into it all the letters and the numbers and hello and goodbye and all that stuff. And the planchette was made out of this quartz or something like that. It was some type of rock. And that's what we used the first time that we used a Ouija board. It was not this Mattel fake bullshit ass fucking version of this fake shit or whatever.
Not the Fisher Price plastic Ouija board.
Yeah, it wasn't. No.
What? I think isn't hemlock the proper wood for a Ouija board?
I don't remember what it was made out of. It was a dark, heavy, thick wood that they had covered, but
I've got a moisture chart somewhere. I can look it up and find out.
And it was like supposedly
demons.
Yeah, it was supposedly 100 years old, and so was the seeing thingy-mabobber and all that and stuff. And we used a bunch of different scrying devices and things like that, and we'll talk about more of that in the future. Which
and that's why he's so mentally unstable.
Exactly. All the goddamn demons that I let inside my body, when I opened up my holes for them. I mean, we'll talk about that later. Anyway.
There are exoteric pathways to possession.
I'm like, demons just come inside of me. I'm sorry, I said that. Never mind.
Just as there are esoteric pathways. Possession and exorcism work on the principle of as above, so below. Is the alcoholic possessed by the bottle or by a demon? The answer is both. There is a reason why alcohol is referred to as spirits, after all. In the example of the...
And speaking of that devil, it's $5 to do a shot. So, yeah.
$5 to put some spirit into split.
Exactly.
Your pop game is on point, dude.
Yeah, look at that. That's amazing.
So
is that Nagy speaking? I wish, but it's not.
I mean, obviously, alcohol isn't called spirits because it gives the party a bit of spirit. But
no, it's because
whatever the fuck.
There's spirits in there, actual spirits,
mineral spirits, which you should never consume.
The only way to make some vodka is to throw a ghost in it. You got to throw a ghost or two in there to make some vodka. Anyways.
So you bring a potato back from the dead.
Daniels will be fucking huge.
Yeah. I made a demonic window cleaner. It's a squeegee board. There you go. Totally. Okay, so here we blow.
The alcoholic. We would say that his extreme consumption of alcohol has left him open for possession by spirits that are associated with alcohol consumption. Mahakali is one such spirit. If the alcoholic wishes to fully rid himself of his affliction, he must do so both exoterically and esoterically. That is, he must expel his outer and inner demons. The outer demon is the bottle. The inner demon is the possessing spirit. The emphasis on the recognition of the higher power in many 12-step programs is a holdover from the ancient recognition of the need for esoteric intervention in order to bring an individual's consciousness back into positive adjustment. The power must be higher in the case of the alcoholic, because alcohol is a substance of the left hand and is therefore associated with the lower chakras.
Wait, how did he know that I drink my alcohol with my left hand?
One must appeal to an angel of the higher chakras. This creates a counterbalance of energies that is powerful enough to facilitate exorcism. Tantric exorcism relies on the ability of the exorcist to properly identify the counterbalance to a given energy.
No, we'll be going over capture soon. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, Commander.
This is a...
Okay. So that's pretty much the whole thing about that. What is the next subject? Give me a second. Ow, Jesus Christ, my neck.
Subject would be the Black Cube Code.
Oh, here you go,
hail the
everybody.
Black Cube. Oh,
You're
hail
welcome.
the Black Cube.
Okay, I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, okay.
Are you
I
demonetized?
have this. I have this
saw an
for
N-word that the algorithm doesn't like.
We are.
What is that one?
The one that's associated with Germany. I saw that in your playlist.
Oh, the nuts e. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, the nuts.
So, if you've not heard about this, you're fucking welcome, because this is one of the more insane shit that I've heard, seen, read, and done some research on.
Okay.
Comparatively to QAnon, this is like QAnon status insanity.
Okay.
So you're welcome, everybody.
Make us crazy, bitch.
This is another level of crazy.
Yeah, no, it's completely
We are
insane.
all within the black cube matrix. You
Just
probably
wait,
wonder,
just wait.
What are these black cubes? What do they symbolize? Why are they in every major city around the world? I'm here to tell you that this black cube represents the cube of Saturn, the very cube found on the North Pole of Saturn. The truth is far stranger than you might believe. In the occult realm, Saturn is known as Father Time, and its symbology is evident everywhere you look. The planets aren't what you believe they are. They're not what you've been told. Behind these 7 energies that we call planets, there lies a far deeper meaning. The elites in power seem to worship Saturn, given that their symbols are pervasive. Take Michael Jackson's album cover, for instance. It features the word escape set against Saturn's rings. What do you think he's trying to tell us?
That you're a dumbass.
Yeah, it's a pretty good guess. A pretty good guess.
Literally, you just.
I mean, he's dead. I don't know if he's telling us anything if we don't have a.
And not just that, but you just threw out the weirdest.
I'm not like joking. He picks the album that was released after his death.
Yeah. And not just that, but you threw out the widest net possible. Like, literally. Yeah, there's black cubes at places and there's weird things. And then, he made an album that said something. What does that have to do with anything?
He's also said in every city, in every major city.
Yeah, technically every fucking downtown square has a black cube. I don't know of very many that do.
I've not seen one. I've never even fucking heard of it. Probably the 1 or 2 cities around him that have.
Yeah, doing my research, the research I've done, I've seen like 6 of them around the world in different places, but they're not downtown squares. They're not the main center of focus of what. Just keep watching. I gotta use the loo right quick, and I'll be right back. Get Riley break for me, but here we blow, and just you're welcome, everybody.
The world's secrets, and you'll find a web of mysteries and esoteric knowledge hidden in plain sight. The Black Cube Matrix is one such enigma. The symbols are everywhere, from public sculptures in major cities to covert emblems in pop culture. Yet, only the initiated recognize them. When one gazes upon the prominent structures in places such as New York, London, and Tokyo, the recurrent theme of the Black Cube emerges, standing tall and unwavering. To the untrained eye, they might appear as mere architectural choices, but to those who are attuned to the esoteric world, it symbolizes a hidden truth. The cube of Saturn, located on the north pole of the planet, is a very black cube that you see represented across our world. The cube is not merely a geometric shape. It is an emblem of power, an indicator of knowledge and dominion, and the nexus of the ancient and the modern. To understand this connection, one must delve into the occult significance of Saturn. Known in esoteric circles as Father Time, Saturn is depicted with his scythe, representing both creation and destruction. While many in the contemporary world see planets as mere celestial bodies, the occult knows them as energies, forces, and deities. Saturn is not just a planet. It is an embodiment of time, discipline, and cycles. But why the obsession with Saturn? The elite powers that be understand the significance of the energies these celestial bodies.
Slim.
And
okay, not like they mentioned. Oh yeah, there's also a black cube in London. Yes and no, because I'm quickly with the wikis. Yes, there is a black cube in London, but it is a private intelligence agency.
Yes.
Not a sculpture.
There is a black cube, or was a black cube in London. Like, just click on images, brainless.
Yeah.
But it was like a piece of artwork outside the London mayor's office, and now there's eggs where it was.
Okay. I don't know.
Like,
in the research that I did,
okay.
In the research I did, there are more other colored cubes as art installations around the world than there are black cube art installations. So is a cube a thing because that is a natural thing, and or yeah, no, I don't know. Anyways, let's keep blowing on because like the idiocracy of this, and I want to get to the next thingy because I want to make fun of the dude who claims there's dragon fossils around the world. I want to get to that.
They believe that by worshipping Saturn and tapping into its energy, they can harness its power. Evidence of this can be found in numerous symbols and emblems, corporate logos, movies.
Why Saturn? I have no fucking idea, but here we blow.
Music albums, and even fashion. They're not simply representations, they're talismans.
So this totally is talismans. That's totally not a tinfoil hat. That's not a tinfoil hat. This is not tinfoil, and that's not a hat.
Slim, we all know it's tinfoil line. So.
Yeah, of course. Jesus
Take,
Christ.
for instance, Michael Jackson's album Escape. The title itself implies a desire to break
Who
free.
cares?
But
What
what's
does
more
that mean?
intriguing are the Saturn rings clearly depicted on the cover. Is it merely an aesthetic choice?
I don't
Or was the king
know.
of pop subtly communicating a deeper message, a cry for liberation from the very matrix we're discussing? And Michael Jackson isn't the only one. Numerous artists, filmmakers, and writers have woven Saturnian symbolism into their works, nudging the aware viewer.
None of these things that you're showing us are actually cubes of anything to some extent. I mean, like Trump Tower, that's just a cube, that's a block on top of something. That's just. Then there's all these like this is not a cube. It's just this is very very random.
Towards a greater truth. However, to say that space isn't real would be an oversimplification. What's meant by this is that our understanding of space, inculcated by mainstream narratives, is limited and skewed. The cosmos is not just a vast emptiness dotted.
Yeah, because you can't just set up a fucking telescope and look into the sky and then use software to like follow different things in the night sky and or look further into there and take things. We have friends that literally have equipment to take photos of galaxies insane distances. How is that all faked? Well, again, like, yeah, it's very cute that you people say this and these things aren't what we see that they are, and or that there's being things faked in the meat tricks, exactly, escape from the slaughterhouse, thing, but no, like it's cute that you say these things, but we can disprove that like in 5 seconds. We have friends and people and associates, and you can go to YouTube channels and to other resources, NASA, and once again, everybody says that NASA is faking all of this bullshit. There's 52 space agencies around the world that are trying to do all this shit. If one of them figured out that all this was fake, why would they not give us up? Nobody's giving the Pakistani fucking America's not.
There's just one black cube that actually matters, right, Borgie?
Anyway, no.
Borg cubes.
Yeah. Or Pip's black hole, but we'll talk about that later. Anyways,
there's some Borg cubes in her black hole. Yes, we know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I fill her black hole every once in a while, you know.
Like, for example, if there was no such thing as like space, why the fuck did like the two like biggest superpowers in the world for so long have this gigantic pissing contest of who can actually do the first thing in space?
And
like,
it's a conspiracy.
And not just that. Why would we fake all of this astronomical stuff when we could just keep ourselves dumb by not saying anything that's going on in space?
Well,
right?
No,
why did we overcomplicate?
No, because we all know, they all know we do that to hide the fact that there actually is something out there, like or not like out there, but like the spiritual thing that they're all saying, and like the fact that your star sign does say something about you. Like, we gotta hide that shit, man.
Sure. Okay, sure. I guess for the credence of trying to convince people that their astronomical signs may give you something for no reason. But once again, we've overcomplicated space, time travel, and other things for no reason, right? Why would we have to say for no reason that it takes 1.5 gazillion years to get to a certain star, right? You literally could just say it's really hard to get into space. You probably can't do it because of blah, blah, blah. And you know what? That star is way closer. Like, it doesn't make sense why we have made this huge, crazy, astronomically large, infinite existence and put ourselves in the middle of it being so small. And even if we were trying to like do that because we want to disprove God or make God make it so that like they get put out of place to some extent, I guess, is one of the things that these theologists say is they're like, yeah, well, you're making God look so small if there's infinite blah, 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 because he only made this galaxy or this Earth and blah. And sure, but that's not exactly how that works. You know, like, we could make this so much simpler and fake it. There's no reason for us to say the Earth is spinning 1 gazillion miles an hour around blah, 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 and everything's moving together, and it's this distance and this and that, and they're crashing together, and right? There's no need to put extra information into this bullshit, honestly. Anyways, let's keep blowing on more with this, because I want to get to the next subject.
With celestial bodies, it's a canvas of energies, stories, and truths waiting to be deciphered. Let's unravel the significance of the 7 energies we term planets. In the occult world, the number 7 holds immense significance. There are 7 chakras, 7 ancient wonders of the world, and 7 deadly sins. These planets are not just wandering celestial objects. They are the embodiment of 7 fundamental energies that influence our world.
Now 7
the elites
is the magic number.
this. Their obsession with these energies, especially Saturn, is not mere superstition. It's an understanding of the interconnectedness of the universe. Mercury, for instance, emits a unique frequency that influences quantum vibrations in our own atomic structures.
Wait, 141.27 hertz is just music. I mean, it's just. I'm getting those vibrations. Anyways, so, oh my god, yeah, and we're totally like pretty much done with this, because like literally you're now using 141. That's just music, you idiots.
Is that within the audible?
Yeah, it would be. We make
randomly
music
while Brainless looks that up. Speaking of things outside of the capability of humans to notice, did you know apparently all humans are bioluminous. Like we glow in the dark. Apparently, all humans glow in the dark, but it's at such a low, what is it, luminous or whatever it is, that our human eye can't perceive it.
You know that they're making glow-in-the-dark pussy now? They're somehow making kitty cats that are glowing in the dark.
That'd be good. Then there won't be so many that get run over.
That's what I was hoping.
I mean, that pancake is delicious, but not if it's roadkill.
And I'm hoping that they're doing
when the conservation, but you know, at night, you know.
I was hoping they were doing that more with human vaginas as well, and maybe that would like tell you if they have an STD or not or something. Never mind. So let's
okay. I'll put it in the side chat for the people that want to hear. That. Oh, wait. I did make a typo. I see. Sorry, my apologies.
I'll redo it. Anyways,
How dare you?
Let's blow on to
but at least I saw it. Like that's the tone that they say that it would be generating. Like,
yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. I went to music theory. I was in college for electronic music production and sound and stuff like that.
It's a bit lower than the sound I already have in my ear.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's let this douche nozzle tell us why we have not found very many dragon fossils. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I want to see this one.
South America, Africa, all these different.
Hold on. I'm gonna boost his volume. There we blow.
Rome, all these places, images depicted people fighting dragons, right? And every dragon was slightly different, but it was all a giant, scaly animal that could fly. So when you break that down, you think about the fact that large birds had a hard time being fossilized because their bones are so porous, right? So because bones, they have like hollowish bones, they break down very easily and they don't fossilize. So the group that says this, basically they're saying the evidence is the reason there's no fossils of dragons is because they had bird bones and they were actually very delicate animals. But a handful of these small population of these giant flying lizards existed and basically encompassed all these different countries where they all depicted fighting dragons in their own way, and they were all killed off by knights or whatever it is, and then didn't fossilize.
Jesus Christ! Okay. Oh my Jesus! Oh my Jesus! Oh my Jesus!
First off, if they were fighting knights in like the 16 or 14 or 1300s, they didn't have time to fucking fossilize. Right?
Yeah, also, like
tens and thousands of years, right?
Yeah, but not just that. Like how they can't have bird bones and then lizard scales, and like there's for a dragon to be that size, right? It's going to need a certain amount of food and energy, and it needs to have certain proportions because things like heat distribution,
if it's cold,
to stay alive, then be living plus growing.
Oxygen to cell distribution, cold-blooded, warm-blooded, a handful of other things are going to be
and like there are rules to how that works, and I don't think lizards
that's why
have hollow bones.
Some dinosaurs seem to be in the beginning of the hollow bone system, and then that's why they moved to the smaller avian and where they could fly and stuff. And we believe now that a lot more. No, I know, and it doesn't make sense. No.
And
Pounds
also,
per
like,
square inch
and of meat they would have to eat to survive, and like. How many there must be to be just and to like reproduce?
It's carbon dioxide and oxygen levels as well. That is a huge factor in these. The reason why reptiles only get so big, if we look at the largest reptile that we have, is those
the Komodo dragons?
Yeah, the Komodo dragons, and there can only be like a meter long pretty much, and that's as big as those things can get because all those other factors, right? there's a lot of factors. The reason why humans do not grow to 20 feet tall is because when we have somebody who has a glandular disorder and they get over like 6.7 feet tall, things start not working anymore. Their organs, their heart cannot pump the blood to everything. If they bend down, they sit down, a handful of things. Most of them have to use a cane.
Yeah.
Sorry, body systems only work in the atmosphere and the world that we live in today. It would be amazing if there were fairies and elves and all kinds of stuff.
I'd love if dragons were real or had been
exactly.
real. Like, but unfortunately,
Literally, it's
our world
just-
is filled with a different kind of magic, and it's just as valid. We don't need fucking dragons and fairies to exist to be astounded at the marvel that is a duck-billed fucking platypus. How is that not
Exactly.
fucking magical? How that creature even exists? Or all the other wonderful things in the world that we have. How is that not enough?
Yeah. There was a lot of orgies going on to make the duck-billed platypus, is all I gotta say. Anyways, let's keep blowing
The
on
fact
with
that giants don't exist is proof of Odin. You know that, right?
Exactly, because they said, yep, exactly. And in the Bible, the same kind of difference. It was just in a different way. But anyways, let's blow on with a dragon skeleton that was found in China. And I know this was 5 years ago or something, but we're going to show this and then we're going to get into the idiocracy of somebody who was influenced by the mud fossil university. Let's put it that way.
A dragon is a legendary creature typically with serpentine or reptilian traits that feature in the myths of many cultures. There are two distinct cultural traditions of dragons. The European dragon derived from European folklore, and ultimately related to Greek and Middle Eastern mythologies, and the Chinese dragon with counterparts in Japan, Korea, and other East Asian countries.
Yeah.
The two traditions may have evolved separately but have influenced each other to a certain extent, particularly with the cross-cultural contact of recent centuries. The 1st of April 1998 online edition of Nature magazine revealed the discovery of a near-complete skeleton of a theropod dinosaur in North Dakota. The discovery was referred to in an online...
But it was only very small. It was not a huge thing. And then this, I think, is fucking fake. I don't think this... no, this is real. But again, it is the natural fucking skeleton of a fucking... the hard-shelled thingy-mabobber. I don't remember what it was called that had all the horns.
Triceratops or one of those ones, right?
It was it's somewhat offshoot of one of those. But anyways, it's not proof of fucking dragon.
An article by Henry Gee discussing dragon-like dinosaurs.
A flying creature that was a reptile. That's what
The
they're
creature was
trying
named
to
after
say.
Smaug, the notorious dragon featured in J.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit. The dinosaur skeleton had reportedly been discovered by Randy Spalgrave. This was at the Museum of the University of Southern North Dakota.
I don't know.
The exciting part of the discovery, according to the article, was that the researchers believed the dinosaur could have flown. In actuality, the University of Southern North Dakota does not exist, though it has been made famous by Peter, who refers to it as the location where the music of the obscure 18th century composer P.D.Q. Bach was first performed. It turned out this was a hoax, but there are some who believe that dragons do exist. These photos reportedly depict a 60-foot dragon skeleton unearthed in northern China's Hebei province. Some observers insist it's a hoax. A translation of the story.
Why would it look
Why
like...
has it got deer antler?
And why does it have red on it? There would not be any more red on it unless there was something that was causing the bones to be red, either in the soil
Proportions
or...
are very much out and wrong. Like its tail is not the right length to support its head and its torso. Like the proportions are out.
Why is this sticking up higher than it's obviously a fucking fake, and that's why we were going over this, because this is a 5-year-old thing and they've already debunked this. So without us actually having to look into it, we already know that this is something that is not real.
But they've got
just so you know, mud can be red like that.
Here
right here where I'm from, the mud is that red.
Like I said, thank you for reiterating that. And like I said, there may be the soil or something else that's causing it to be red, but normally you will not have bones that are going to be stained red in these patterns like they are. And like the tail has no staining on it as well. It's a really good photoshopped image.
Like that's not been dug up. They've said they've just found it laying on top of the grass.
Yeah, and the grass
that's
is
BS. There's no way that
and the grass is not disturbed, and then there's these humans around it. Once again, this is an awesome photoshopped image, but or video, but it's not fucking real. Like there's so many things wrong with this. The way that this arm is above the ground that far. Why is there all this red markings everywhere here? But then for some reason, there's no more red markings over there. You don't want to know why? When they put it in and they put in the red markings, it blended in too much. See how this is blending in too much? They were like, oh, fuck, we just got to leave that alone. Or they got lazy and they didn't get paid enough money to do this. But no part of this tells us any of this is real. And if we did forensic...
the big one for me is like, it has the really tiny deer antlers, like the
Oh yeah. No. I keep forgetting this. I keep forgetting this. Yeah, there's antlers here. Why? That doesn't make any motherfucking sense. This is definitely a deer fucking skull that they put on the body of. It literally is probably just an antelope. And then somebody put on a fucking tail, or they used Photoshop to literally just take these bones right here. And
it looks like
what they did is
with a horse skull or something very long like that.
Sure.
Then they've got like the rest of the bones from all other animals.
We'll see. Well, or what they did is they took Photoshop and see this bone right here. They did it right here, and then what they kept doing is they kept trying to use these bones right here to make the rest of these. It took them a hot second to do that, which was easy still, but they literally took, these are all just replicas of some of these bones over here. And what happens when you clone bone images over and over again? They whitewash themselves a lot. So see how there's a lot of red here? The more that you use these bones that are all white to replicate all these bones, they're going to be all white. And so this is definitely just a Photoshop job that somebody did with a skeleton of something that I want to say maybe this is almost a real image. And then they just made the rest, but I'm not 100% sure. The neck bone is really fucking long, so I'm guessing they pieced it together with a bunch of things, and they tried to mask it with the red stuffs, and they fuzzed out a lot of this stuff. Like, see how not clear a lot of this grass is and stuff. They did a lot of photoshopping to make that look like that. Anyways, let's blow on to crap. That's not how that works. The idiocracy we're going to go over right now.
In a time before our time, rains of fire, titanic floods, and absolute darkness exterminated the living from the surface of the earth. All that was left were the scattered, petrified remains of those who once roamed the planet, and the real origins of humanity were fractured between theories and myths. However, magnificent remnants of our past kept being revealed over the centuries, achievements that suggest a forsaken people in nature, much more advanced and fantastical than our current doctrine could allow us to consider. Afflicted with amnesia, mankind searched to rebuild their world while making sense of the tragedy lived by our giant ancestors. But in the hope to avoid the next cataclysm, humans were destined to rekindle their limitless heroic spirit and secure a future of abundance rather than of cyclical damnation. The time has come for the living to discover once more the glory of our ascent.
Thank you for your word salad that you just gave us, sir.
And to rely on our instinctive faith and senses.
No, here we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Here's the intro. I'm sorry. Here's the
here at Dragonscape Mud Fossils. Today we are taking you on an expedition to the Chilean fjords, where we located a specimen that strongly resembles the fictional dragon Smaug from the Hobbit movies. This fossil represents...
Dude, remember, people, fictional books.
Hey, that's too loud.
But why would it resemble a fictional dragon? Maybe because that's where they got the inspiration for faking it? Maybe?
Fucking just because somebody writes something down doesn't mean it's fucking real, you fucking weirdos.
That's another historical finding, since it reveals a significant
but son of a bee sting
between popular science fiction productions and our ancient mythologies. After this video, many questions will arise, especially concerning how extensive the occult knowledge of our elites really is. Could the international movie industry be profiting from releasing real secret narratives as mere fantasy?
Pete, do you know how fucking writers write? Do you know how like scripture made? Do you know how like you do like literally like it's weirdos on cocaine in LA that just like write scripts and then they send it to like other writers and then they like rewrite it and then they make something they can make profit off of. They're not trying to dispel any secrets for anything. They're trying to make money. They're trying to get more money to do more cocaine and snort it off of hookers' asses. That's all they care about. They're not trying. There's no conspiracy for them trying to divulge secret information to you dumb cunts barely because you have no brain and like you never could figure out how to fucking do math in school or understand a concept when somebody said
Slim, math is school is not the place to be doing math. Come on, like you do that after school, know that you've been there, you've done that.
Yeah, no, you're right. School is for math, doing math, not math. And anyways, I'm just kidding. Anyways, it's fucking so stupid. These people are like, oh, but this thing and stuff. It's like, no, do you know the son of a bee? Like, oh my god, like numbers is too hard for them. It's so sad when these people like come up with this stuff, and you're like, how does my dumbass know, like, understand this like way better than you do?
Because your dumbass ain't that dumb.
Exactly, Harry. There you go. There we go. Okay.
To our societies. And would the agenda behind this decision be therefore to cut us off completely from our true purpose and potential as brave, mighty humans by indoctrinating us to reject anything beyond the limits of academic interest?
Yes.
Whatever their goals are, a point where both reality and fiction meet is that the human race has always been wary of reptilian creatures, given their dangerous predatory behavior. Few were the ones who ever managed to tame such ferocious creatures, a task more commonly observed among the legends of immortal gods. Mortal humans...
No. Fuck you. Steve. What? Steve Irwin.
He literally, though, said these were in the myth of gods that are fake because he was a Christian that they use to propagate blah, blah, blah. Wait, you just said everything's fake. Well, then why, how is it real then? Like, what part do you have any proof that any of this is real? The story's not real. Any of us could come up with anything and say that's a fucking real story. And without us having any proof of it, why would you believe it?
Humans, when sufficiently skilled to survive a battle with these wrathful enemies, were granted eternal honor and inspired countless generations to match their greatness as their stories lived on through their people.
Okay. We're just going to go further past this because, like, this doesn't have anything to do with anything other than them just, like, making me get copyright claim. And then I get demonetized because this idiot is literally playing crap from a movie. Movies are not real life, you idiots.
Yes, they are.
This scene exemplifies how the courage...
I mean, literally, like, that's why they're called movies, or they make movies about it, and it's not a documentary, or they don't have real life footage of it, because they have to fucking fake it, and they spend millions of dollars faking fucking not real shit.
The courage of one can defeat the most violent of evils, but the same cannot be said about our findings in this channel. A common arrow wouldn't suffice to slay the dragons we have shown to exist, and really nothing short of continental-sized humans or mythological gods could take a chance against such titans.
Wait, what?
That's not a dragon. Okay. He claims that's a dragon. Okay.
No, that's bit of a map.
That's a landmass. That's how when you have waters going into a cove, they're gonna make this happen. And then you're gonna have waters and tides that are going to come to this. And then for some reason there's this, which I feel kind of is man-made, but then you will have an internal water space. And like, I don't remember what that's called off the top of my head, because I might be a little drunk, but it doesn't matter. This is not a fucking dragon. And then now, yeah, see, there's a peninsula, and then of course there's going to be a waterway sometimes that happens like this. When you have water systems spinning around each other, you have these weird things that look like these things. This is not a motherfucking dragon. And then this douche nozzle says, that's a fuck.
Dragons don't fuck mothers. We all know that. Come on.
He says this is a fucking dragon as well.
Yes.
Where? How? What? Where? What is going on? I don't even know anymore. Like, if I smacked myself in the face with a hammer after smoking crack while having sex with a crack whore and getting an STD at the same time, while somebody gave me a fucking champagne douche, maybe I would see that as a motherfucking dragon. But like, no, where? I don't see it. I mean, I can be on a bunch of drugs and I still don't see that. And then he says this is a dragon. He says this. He literally says,
fucking moron.
This is a dragon.
What, you called
this
me?
This is the head. This is the head. These are the hands. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I hate these people so
It
much.
looks more like a dog that's been told off.
Yeah, I know. It's so bad. I hate them so much. Anyways, okay, let's keep blowing on and let's let him talk about the next part of this, which is the Chilean.
So let us behold the real smog of Huinai, a finding that we hope can inspire many to change their perception of reality, which oftentimes can be much stranger than fiction. So as we come to this secluded area of the Chilean southern fjords, a massive creature quickly becomes visible at the center of the screen, with its head facing the left.
Wait, it quickly becomes apparent. Where is it? Where is it? Everybody, before he zooms in on it, where is the motherfucking dragon in this image? God damn it, motherfucker. I already know because I've seen this, unfortunately, already, so I can't. Where is the dragon? Somebody make a guess. Somebody, I don't know how
Where's
you can...
the dragon?
I see it.
No, I know exactly where it is. It's in his mind.
Of course it's in his mind. We all call it pareidolia. It is here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you can see the eye and it looks like a T-Rex face.
Yep. It's this. It's that. Although I see a puppy dog's face right here. So you're telling me there's not massive dogs?
Oh, there's massive dogs, but
wait, he's missed one.
And then there's this over here too. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right here. And then also
the Ninja Turtle that's in GTA. That's the GTA map. That's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then this is a hand job robot.
Yeah, look, there's one there. That's another T-Rex face.
Oh, I thought this was Joe Camel, the smoking. Joe Camel.
Oh no! If you look at it where the face is there, yeah, but look at it where the face is on the back of the head of the camel.
Yeah, no, I see it right here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. Jesus Christ.
Pareidolia is fun.
We could sit here for hours and just make fucking shit out of whatever. I mean, obviously, like, you idiots are so dumb. You don't realize, like, you can do this for days. I mean, I can get stoned and drunk all day long and figure this out. I mean, make up this fingering outs of the. Okay, anyways, let's go to. I want him to show us where he thinks that, because, like I said, I'm already spoiled it by knowing where it is. But let's let him talk about why he knows this is the whatever.
Because he's a dumbass.
Come on, Beavis and Butthead. I know, computer. You can.
You can do it. Come on, Twitter.
Okay, there we go.
Let's look at the measurements of the Huinai smoke. The head of the creature measures an astonishing 12,000 meters in length.
No. Bad you.
The height of the head.
Okay. And
why is the sound quality all of a sudden so fucking shit?
Yeah, because they don't know how to equalize their sound. It's literally like their fault. But anyways, let's look at this for just
but one exciting detail about the Huinai dragon, or the eternal dragon.
Why is my internet being so weird right now? I don't know.
Weird.
Definitely leave our viewers in shock.
So that's what he thinks is the head of a dinosaur. He thinks this.
I mean, I can see where he's got that, but
yeah, but
no,
you can't have something
paranoia.
that. Yeah, of course, and it can't be as big as he says it is. This literally is like 1,000 miles that far.
Like,
and then
also,
he's saying
that's
this.
What it looks like now, but historically speaking, the landscape wouldn't have looked like that.
Yeah,
So
it's
what does he think? How does that have worked?
He doesn't know.
But okay, now you're implying that he thinks.
No, obviously he doesn't. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get out of here by playing at least one flat Earth thing right quick, and then we'll do, of course, a whole thing on flat Earth first again. But oh, I have suppressed that. That's right. Newest. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're welcome, everybody. I'm sorry for this, but you're welcome, everybody. Jesus. Some people, dude, American school systems has fucking failed us like a motherfucker, because, like, here we go.
You really just figured that out?
No, I knew that a long fucking time ago.
We've been taught in school that we're on a spinning globe and spinning so much while other things are spinning at the same time, and all the configurations of the planets and the sun. Hey
girls, I miss anything? Nothing. Chrissy's being stupid again. Christy, listen to yourself. I hate to see this happen to you. You're my best friend. Really, Christy?
So complex that no human mind could completely grasp them. I never grasped it.
Because you're a fucking idiot.
Oh, this guy.
See, the Christian went by observable science.
Christ.
And they knew very well that the earth is flat the way the Bible describes it.
It's terrible. I thought at least we get a good story out of it. You'll remember.
It's over, I prove.
We are in an enclosed system.
That's gonna take some thought. Let me put on my thinking capsules.
Whoa. Those are good and plenties, lady.
Well, they're good and I got plenty.
I am blessed to have the spirit of discernment. God has blessed me with the spirit of discernment.
Here it is, my invitation to Alpha. Read it to me, bud.
I don't have to read it, Kel. It says, congratulations, Miss Bundy. Your IQ score has placed you square in the middle between an ashtray and a pickle jar.
Can you see those planets up there? the actual fake planets that we actually created from NASA station to NASA station.
Wait, a NASA station? Never mind.
That doesn't even make sense.
No, it definitely does.
There are NASA stations all over the U.S. and NASA means to deceive.
Bingo! Bingo!
These NASA war criminals were also NASA rocket scientists.
I'm not mentally challenged. You're not? But that's literally the only reason we hired you. Would a mentally challenged person be able to do this?
And assisted the U.S. in spacecraft.
Yeah, that
Some
was
of those
Darlene.
being discs.
Here's the deal. We are going to beat these aliens because we've got the best military, but we don't win anymore. And the aliens are laughing at us. They're killing us, and they're laughing at us.
Area 51 is most likely where the moon landing was filmed.
Jesus Christ.
Lots of hangars that look like movie sets in Area 51, which is heavily guarded.
Okay, Slim,
and secured.
who did you copy this from? Because we gotta give them, send all the people there because they cut this fucking awesome with the clips in between. I'll fucking love it.
Obviously, it's Everett Anderson. So, I mean, yeah. Everybody go there and go give them some love. That's where we're going to end it here. So, thank you all very much for being here. Tomorrow is Pip's stream that we'll be doing. No?
Nope.
Okay, we'll figure out
Pip's
something.
Ending a bar.
Okay, well, good to know.
Maybe we can sleep tomorrow.
Well,
Like that might be a bit healthy.
Yes, we'll figure out something.
Or we can do some Red Dead.
Yeah,
Or something.
Let's
We'll-
play Red Dead together.
Okay, we'll figure out something. We'll see how tomorrow goes.
People
I
force Slim to do Red Dead.
Please.
I forgot to tell everybody earlier. I almost broke my fingers today at work.
Oh shit.
I was trying to tap a hole into something, and I ended up bending my fingers back and my nails back, and then I ended up bashing my wrist as well. So my hand was. We'll see about tomorrow. But yeah, it was a lot of not fun today in the way.
A lot of fun. Yeah, sounds like fun.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We'll see. We'll do something for sure. If anybody has a deconversion story, please go ahead and and talk to the atheist and Neil, and then all that stuffs and things. I have my deconversion story on there, and with a handful of other people. Yes, so there's my version of that, and Mangoes and a couple other people. So anyways, thank y'all very much. And tomorrow we'll do something. I just don't know what we're gonna do exactly yet. Son of a beasting. And we'll see you all.
He's going crazy, guys. He's going crazy. He's seen things.
There was a fly.
No, there's
here.
nothing. No, there's nothing. We couldn't see anything.
Yeah, of course. I'm just going insane completely. Jesus Christ, my fucking hand. Okay, all right. I will. We'll see y'all soon. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Everybody say bye.
Bye.
I hit the wrong buttons. I just did a pip.